Their drivers meeting tonight.
Good evening, race fans, and we are back at Charlotte for Wednesday, Wicked Wednesday, here at the Truck Series WFO Racing Network. We'll be starting right after this.
Their drivers meeting tonight.
Good evening, race fans.
Watch me.
I'ma get it how I wanna get it, you don't get it. I can do anything, I don't got a limit. I'ma make my mind up, I'm committed. It might take some time, might take a minute. I won't give up, I don't give a shit. I do what I want when I wanna do it. Call it a power or call it a gift. I call it persistence or driving some wit. I ain't no minute man. Good things take time when I'm in it, man. Give me some time and I'm with a fan. Now I'm gone too far from the beginning, man. I can teach you, but you gotta listen. I got lessons on lessons to give them. Think the masters are open and wishing and thinking and driven and cutting the ribbons. And they know they don't want it more than me. I work hard, they call it a disease. I work hard so I can go be free. But I don't work for anyone but me. But it didn't start like that. I was 9 to 5, didn't feel right. Had to get in touch with myself, get my mind back, to figure out what I want in this life bad. And I don't regret it, failed a lot, but I learned my lessons. Got new moves, new things, new weapons, and now I finally got direction.
You ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you can choose it.
Watch me.
No face off. Everybody know I got plans to take off. Everybody know I got bands, no J's on. I'ma do life like me, no days off. I don't really care what you think about me. Hate for the minds up like a disease. Filling me with fight, some life energy. Knowing that I'm doing something right. If you hating, I just try to keep my mind real vacant. I took all my time in the basement. I spent half my life impatient. It was worth all the time and patience. Get it? The way I said it. Never mind, I don't have time, forget it. You can read all my rhymes on Reddit. They need a feed and damn it, I fed it. I got my eyes on the prize. I tell truth, won't hear no lies. I don't take, I give and guide. I don't break, I live and fight. On the chase, I got the sight. Vision goals, I set them right. Working through the lonely nights, worth it on the other side. If you try to make it fast, it won't last. Take a stab, make it bad. Face a fast, but still lag. Don't give up, don't look back. You got this, no stopping, no quitting, no stalling, no options. You're running, follow your dreams and find your calling.
You ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you can choose it.
Watch me.
And it is going to be Richard Holland coming in for the win. John Sanu coming in second. Dakota Floyd third. Hal Amy is going to finish in the top 5.
They are more than just names. More than blocks of stone set in rows. More than memories. They are our brothers and sisters, our parents and our children, friends, loved ones, and even strangers who believe that we were worth fighting for, that we were worth dying for. They stand for justice, for courage, for heroism and fearlessness in the face of danger. They stand for the brave men and women who selflessly answered the call and gave their very lives for the cause of freedom. Let us never take their sacrifice for granted, but instead remember with gratitude those who have served. Today, tomorrow, and every day thereafter. By the grace of God, if we walk upon free soil, if we breathe in the sweetness of liberty, let us give thanks, let us honor the fallen, and let us never forget.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
Good evening, race fans. Welcome back to Charlotte Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. We got a hell of a show for you tonight. We got 15 trucks on the track.
15, huh?
Oh, look who decided to walk in the door just as we go live. And you can't hear the shit out of them. Anyway, yes, we have 15 trucks on the track tonight. Starting out with Dakota Floyd, Michael Atkins Jr., Burt Wilson, Elsie Daly, Rick Bergone, Vern Bradley's on the track tonight. Michael Mitchell, John Sanu, Hal Amy, Nick Hunt, Michael McCulley, McGillicuddy, Richard Holland, Ray Zerkut, I'm going to say is the correct pronunciation. Yeah. So anyways, Ray Zerkut, Sean Hopkins, and Chuck Sweeney. Well, Mr. Brazy, how are you today?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
That's it, huh? Just pretty
That's
good?
That's it. That's all I got.
That's all you got, huh?
That's
No
all I got.
special facts, no special... Hello. Hey, it's Turkey Day tomorrow.
It is Turkey Day tomorrow.
Happy gobble gobble.
You know, and you know what we need? We need to pull a wishbone.
We need to pull a wishbone.
Yeah. Haven't you ever done that?
Of course I've done that.
All right, there you go. So you
I
know what I'm
don't
talking
have a
about.
wishbone. Last time
That's what
I
I'm saying.
pulled
We
a
should get one.
Last time I pulled a wishbone, it cost me $3,800 at the doctor and an ambulance ride. At my age, you don't want to be pulling nothing. Just saying. Anyway, what do they call that? Pre-Thanksgiving Eve, I think is when it is. Here at the WFS I was trying to drink at the same time.
WFO Racing Network.
There we go. And what better place than to hang out with friends?
The night before Turkey Day.
I could probably think of a couple of good places that be right now.
Charlotte?
Charlotte. I could be at Charlotte. Hey, did you notice that guy screwed up again? That's 2 weeks in a row. He put the wrong damn thumbnail up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He at least corrected himself in the title. But, yeah. I don't know what we're going to do with that guy. But I do
I think
know
we're going to have to put him in a booth with Vern for a while and let them talk it out.
Oh, jeez. Here we are at Charlotte. Here are the track conditions. I can't read them, so hopefully you can. My screen is a lot smaller now.
Looks like 83 degrees and 32% humidity.
That goddamn thing's lying. It ain't 83 degrees. It's freezing here at Charlotte. Am I at the wrong track again? Anyway.
No, you're not. You're in the right spot.
Okay. Well, that's good. All your camera angles okay? All your screens pulled up?
Yeah, we can try this one.
What do you mean?
I think the one I'm seeing is the YouTube output, which actually I think is the one that I want.
You confusing me.
Let's leave it how it is. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, okay. What do you got planned for tomorrow?
I will be going and picking up my sons, and we will be going to my father's for Thanksgiving.
Fathers and sons for Thanksgiving.
Fathers and sons and fathers and sons minus one son.
Oh, wow. Still?
Still, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's not going to change.
Did you ever think that maybe that was on purpose? Maybe he just doesn't like the cooking? I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know.
There's a lot of things to it.
Oh, man. I'm excited tonight's race. We got a lot of good quality drivers and some new ones. This is Ray Zirka.
He's been here once in the past.
Well, he's not on the track. All I'm saying.
Dang.
And look who decided to grace us with their presence tonight. 14 Machine of Vern Bradley.
Mama Dee Doo.
With the Mama Dee Doo truck. And of course, we got Hal Amy. He's up there practicing right now. Josh Rick in that 10. Elsie Daly. And that Reese's. You like Reese's? I like Reese's.
I do like Reese's. Too much.
That's my problem right there. Not only do I like them, I like them entirely too much. I like the thin cups. But let's just face it, I like any cup size.
Handful is still fun to play. I mean,
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Emily's in the house. How are you doing?
hello, Emily.
Happy pre-Turkey Day. Is that a thing?
Happy Turkey Eve.
Turkey Eve. Is that a thing?
I mean, we can make it a thing.
I think we just did. I think we just did.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. And every time I go I click on a truck, man, they're pulling in the damn pits. Must be getting close to a driver meeting.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. All right. And there it is. There's a driver's meeting. Let's go ahead and see how they'll be gridding up tonight. Richard Holland on our pole position. Right there. Just Rick in that 10 machine right there will be in second place. Burt Wilson in third. Look at this. The 00 Nick Hunt up in fourth.
That lovely John Deere.
Elsie Daly and that Reese's. And why don't you take it from here?
All right. You got Dakota Floyd in that 24 is going to be your 6th spot. Michael Atkins Jr. in the 42 going to be sitting in 7th. Mike McCauley in the 81 is going to be your 8th spot. John Sanu in 9th in the 86. Chuck Sweeting in 75 car in your 10th spot. You got Vern Bradley on that 14 Mama Doo car. He's going to be your 11th spot. Sean Hopkins is going to be your 12th spot in that 33. Mike Mitchell will be number 2 car in your 13th spot. Al Amy going to round out your 14th spot in the number 3, and it looks like Razor Cut is not going to come out.
Razor Cut's not coming out to play tonight. So we have 14 trucks on the track. And we're about to go green here at Who's Your Daddy 130. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? All right, here we go. Richard Holland on the pole. Rick Dragone on his outside. And we are about to go green, green, green. There it is, baby. Would you look at that? Mr. Burt Wilson is wasting no time. Moving that 70 machine there, that nerd 70 machine to the front. Who said nerds can't have fun? Your current race leader right there, Burt Wilson. It's kind of
What's
unexpected.
going on, Warrior?
What up, Warrior?
What's that?
TJ Lee didn't make that lineup tonight.
That's kind of disappointing.
Usually in here to run around a couple of laps. Richard Holland not backing down.
There for a bit in the beginning laps there, it looked like Bert, Richard, and Ricky were going to do a 3 wide there in the corners.
Yeah. They're starting
Getting
to
a
even
little
out
excited.
now.
Hello, here, Mike.
You missed it by a few minutes. Well, at least you're here in spirit.
Thank you, sir.
Movers in our shakers right now. Look at this. The number 14 and the number 3. Look at this. Number 3 car. The number 3 truck, Hal Amy, up 7 spots already. Moving all the way from last to 8th spot. Just in front of him is the Vern Bradley, the Mama D-Do car or truck, and he's up 5 spots. I'm starting to think that Hal there, that Hal character was sandbagging. What do you think?
I mean, he's getting good times, so it's definitely a possibility.
He does look a lot more comfortable in the truck than he does last night in that car. Of course, all drivers do. Richard Holland, look at this. Richard Holland fighting back over here for the first spot. And just Rick going to throw his hat in the game here. He's going to go down to the inside and try to follow Richard around. But Bert says, not this door. I protect my back door.
Wow.
Bert is not giving up, baby. He is just grinding it. And not to
All
sound
three of them are
rude,
staying right there with each other, too.
and not to sound rude, but look at this, the 0-0 of Nick Hunt up there holding his 4th. I can't believe a deer would run like that.
Nothing runs like a deer.
Oh my God! Let's see how he's done at the end.
Thank you.
Let's go back here and to the 42 machine. Well, Michael Atkins Jr. currently running 6th. Got a little bit of a gap between him and the Mama D-Do car and Hal Amy right in behind. LZ Daly in the 6th machine, that races car we were talking about. He's currently running 5th. Good showing for him so far.
Yeah, he did pretty good last night, and be interested to see how he does tonight, too.
Where are our Power Rangers? Dakota Floyd in the 24, sitting back here at 9. And John Sanu is back here at 12. I'm not seeing Jacob. Jacob didn't make the lineup tonight. Right behind him in that 33 machine is going to be Sean Hopkins and Michael McCullough. That's kind of a different kind of look for Michael McCullough tonight. Kind of got he's got the jelly belly again, but kind of chrome here.
How many of the trucks are candy related?
Well, we don't pick the sponsors. We just call out the truck.
No, I understand that. I'm just wondering how many we actually have that are candy related.
TJ saying these trucks can basically handle it full throttle all the way around. Wow. Bert Wilson dropping back a full second now, and Richard Holland getting a small gap on him now. Was that about a 0.65?
That is.
I'm amazing, huh?
You passed basic math.
Simply amazing. I think that's pretty talented, you know, to be able to look at that gap and go, yeah, it's about a 0.65. Of course, I got all this bullshit over here on the right-hand side telling me, but, you know, viewers don't know that.
I wasn't going to point that out. But
Viewers don't know that. They just look at it and go, wow, that DMS is amazing.
well, they would have seen it on the ticker too. But
Well, who do you think's typing out the ticker? Jeez. You think I got gremlins underneath my desk doing that job?
yes,
Okay, you're right. I do. Your race leader, Richard Holland, in that 31 machine. Burt Wilson in second. Nick Hunt in that double O. I always want to say double odd buck. 00. He's going to take third away from Rick Vergone. Little bit of unrealism there. The way a deer runs like that. And I'm impressed. LZ Daly still holding fifth. Right in behind just Rick. Got a pretty
he's
good.
closing that gap on him too.
Yeah. Speaking of closing gap, Michael Atkins Jr. in sixth. He's closing in slowly but surely. And our boy Vern Bradley. It looks like, why does his hood always look like it's bumped up? Is it always because he hit something, or is it just a part of the paint scheme? I think it's part of the paint scheme.
I mean, it's possibly pushed somebody.
Nah, not Vern. Come on, man. Behind him, we got the three machine of Hal Amy, Dakota Floyd, and Chuck Sweeney. Bonus teammate right there, coming in at the 11th spot. John Sanu behind him. Michael Mitchell in the 2, and John Hopkins in the 33. Michael McCulley isn't that far behind in the 81. And Ray Zercut. He's looking for a top 15 finish tonight. I think he's going to do it. DD, how you doing tonight? Happy Turkey Day Eve. I think that's how we're saying it, right? Turkey Day Eve?
Sure.
Well, there we go. Our first caution-free 20 laps out of 125. Races out. Who's your daddy 130? You know where the extra 5 laps come?
Afraid to ask.
Those are pre-added in just in case there's a caution.
Oh,
Yeah. I figure 2 laps per caution, 2.5 laps per caution. You know, estimating that there'll be 2 cautions. And now you got Who's Your Daddy 130.
I see.
Yeah. At least that's how it was explained to me.
Oh, who explained that to you?
It's a secret.
Oh, okay.
I'd tell you, but then, you know, we'd have to hunt you down.
Kind of like Nick Hunt is doing to Burt Wilson right now.
Kind of, sort of.
Like that little lead in.
Yeah. You just a deer fan.
I like driving them. I like shooting them.
Well, you know, it's about all the deer is good for. You drive a deer, you shoot a deer, you end up putting it in the freezer, and you got next year's food.
Right.
You definitely don't put an implement behind it and work it. That's for sure. Aaron Westlake is in the house. What's going on, Aaron? How you doing?
What up, Aaron?
Hey, Ron. happy Turkey Day Eve.
I think it's easier just to say Turkey Eve.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay. Happy
Happy Turkey Eve.
That didn't seem like anything special.
Okay, fine. Happy Turkey Day Eve.
There we go.
Looks like Ricky's putting some pressure on that John Deere.
Yep. And since we're speaking about the John Deere, let's go inside and ride around with it.
He was caught up to Burt Wilson and had to check up a little bit there and lost his time, but it looks like he's caught back up and going to pressure him again.
Let's go back to the 14th spot, which I'm not sure exactly what happened, but hey, look at this. The number 3 truck of Hal Amy dropping back to 14th. And falling way off pace. I'm not really sure what happened there. Let's go back and take a look at right here. We got Michael McCauley driving down to the inside. Oh yeah, he's already off pace right here. He's just going to move up to the outside, and Michael McCauley and 33 of Sean Hopkins. And now he's all by himself. Burt Wilson calling in to his pit crew. He is going to come down, and we are going to start our round of pit stops. Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You saw it right here live on the pit cam. Something tells me that's not how you're supposed to go into pit road.
2-car pit, 2-car. 75 hitting.
Go ahead and take a look at it from Vern's. Not quite back far enough, but yeah, that had already done happened. Well, they got their stuff, and they got their tires, and they got their go-go juice, and they're on back, going back out on the track.
From what I could see, it looked like Burt Wilson came into the pits and Ricky came in a little hot behind him and tagged up on him.
Yeah, Yeah, you know, Rubin's racing.
Yeah, but you're supposed to rub race out the track, not in the pits.
Yeah, okay. 6 to 12 inches of snow tomorrow. Yeah, good luck with that. You know how much snow I'm getting tomorrow? 0. Well, that little incident down on pit road cost Bert a little bit there. He's going to drop down to 10th spot, but we're probably going to end up seeing him
You coming, Vern? Sorry about that.
a little bit further down the race.
I got out of it to save you there, Elsie. I didn't want to turn you around. But man, you guys didn't have to speed when you come up there.
Dakota and Vern going ahead and conversing a little bit. Doesn't he know this is not Instagram, okay? This is a race. You know. Take what you want, but, you know. And look at this. Chuck Sweeney in the 75 machine. He's running third right now.
There's Sean.
I'm going to tell you right now that green pit helped. And that was this guy. The 42 of Michael Atkins Jr., who is currently in second spot behind Richard Holland. He was running 8. It's looking a lot like Christmas. With
I think it helped out that whole group, 2 through 4.
everywhere. Did you just interrupt me while I was singing to Dee Dee? I was serenading Dee Dee.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Yes. And that could have been a #1 hit right there.
Well, it could have been, but it already is by somebody else.
Yeah, but, you know, I was doing it better.
Oh, were you now?
Well, until you decided to go ahead and talk over me. See, I can
Sorry
never-
for announcing a race that we're watching.
That's beside the point. I mean, that could have been my big hit. Somebody could have discovered me.
I mean, you've been discovered
I
But-
have.
by someone. I just don't know who.
Yeah, and apparently we haven't met yet. Go ahead and do your broadcasting announcement of a race.
No, go ahead and do your serenading.
No, the mood's over. The
Oh,
mood's,
the mood's over. I killed the mood, huh?
You killed it. Me and Dee Dee were linking up, and you killed it.
Okay.
So now what do you got there, Mr. Broadcaster?
Well, I was going to say 2 through 4 were ones that benefit, but I see Chuck has dropped back down to 7th.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on with his machine tonight. Or is he just being Chuck and saving him time?
Well, he did pit a lap later, but I don't think a lap's going to make that big of a difference right now.
And look at this. Chuck is off pace. The 33 is going to drop down, and so is the 3. 3, 3, 3, and 3, and 3, 3, and 3, 3, 3. Wow, okay. Hal wanted to make sure he slammed that door.
Again.
No lightly closing that door. He just slammed it shut. Maybe Chuck got a bad set of tires on last pit. I don't know. But Hal Amy is moved up to 8.
you.
All kinds of threes all over the place. Let's take a look back here at the number 2 machine here of Michael Mitchell. As he starts catching up to Chuck Sweeney. I think maybe it's a personal challenge. See who can go from last to first. I don't know.
That's a possibility.
Well, Michael Mitchell is going to drive down to the inside. Chuck's going to give him all the room in the world. Lap 43. Meanwhile, Vern Bradley and Just Rick are working to try and catch down that number 2 and number 1 truck. About a 3.81 second gap in between there. Between that 14 machine and Michael Atkins, the 42 machine and Michael Atkins.
Thank you.
Man, a lot of nice racers out there tonight. A lot of thank yous and coming into the inside. Okay, I'll give you some room. And just go right ahead. To hell. 45 caution-free laps here at Who's Your Daddy 130. If it goes caution-free, it's going to be, Who's Your Daddy 125. We're givers and takers here. Chuck Sweeney dropping back another spot as Michael McCauley goes around him. Here's another truck that hasn't been able to sink in tonight. The 24 of Dakota Floyd. His teammate right behind him is John Sanu, the Yellow Ranger. And I got to be honest, I don't know what exactly might have happened, but look at this. Ouch. 70 and Burt Wilson, completely off pace. And it looks like, if he maintains this speed, he might even get lapped. Had a fast truck tonight.
I think that pit incident messed up his aerodynamics and steering a little bit, so I think that's must not have sat in the pits too long to get that fixed.
I'm not seeing a lot of damage. I'm not seeing any damage.
It's the only thing I can think of.
But that's just my old eyes. I can't see the track, so I'm just kind of guessing. Right here is just Rick. He's going to, who knows? I don't know. He may try to go for third, or he may just sit back there in fourth. Elsie Daly riding around in that top 5 spot right in behind Rick. I'm with Emily on that, by the way. I want to get back to the chat. No snow till Christmas. And that's only between the hours of noon and 2 on Christmas Day. And for those people on the East Coast, maybe a little bit earlier, for when the kids get up, it'll be snowing and you can get that picturesque postcard. But after that, no, it needs to go. Hell no, we don't want snow. Hell no, we don't want snow. See how I did there? Huh? I'm a chanter. Mm-hmm. I'm enchanted.
You're something. I don't know that enchanted is it.
I don't know.
But you know what else tomorrow is.
Thursday?
No. Tomorrow is the day that
Wait a
you
minute,
can start
wait a
playing
minute.
Christmas music and not have people complain.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot. You cannot put up Christmas lights tomorrow. You cannot play Christmas music tomorrow. You cannot even think of Christmas until Friday. The day after Thanksgiving means the day after Thanksgiving.
Well, what music are you going to play at Thanksgiving?
AC/DC? Molly Crew? Ozzy Osbourne? You're race leader. Let's go ahead and go through the pack while we got a little bit of time here. Richard Holland. In second, right behind him, is going to be the 42 of Michael Atkins Jr. Vern Bradley in P3 right there in that Mama Dee-Doo 14 machine. Josh Rick just behind him. See what I did there? In that 10 machine, LZ Daly is going to be in that 6 machine in 5th spot. To give us through 10.
So then you got Nick Hunt in that 00 John Deere car. He's your 6th spot. And you got Sean Hopkins in the 33. He's going to be your 7th position tonight. Cal Amy up 7 spots to that 8th position in that number 3 car truck. And you got Mike Mitchell in that number 2. He's up 5 spots in that 9th position. And you got Michael McCauley in the 81. He's going to be your 10th position. And you got John Sanu in the 86 is your 11th. Chuck Sweeting in the 75 is 12th. And off the lead lap. And then you got Dakota Floyd is your 13th position. And Burt Wilson in your 14th position.
Now I am 100% convinced that there's something wrong with that machine right there. When is the last time you ever thought you were going to say Chuck Sweeney a lap down?
Yeah,
Especially after the great positions he had last night. The great racing he did last night, I should say.
But you know, it's weird. He's only down 1 position in the qualifying. Or from qualifying.
Shame on you, DD. Shame. Okay. I'm going to assume. There we go.
Shame.
I'm with Dee Dee on that.
Shame.
I've been playing Christmas music.
Well, shame on you too then.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
I'll take Dee Dee as backup. I'm fine with that.
And Dee Dee says we're all getting fat tomorrow. Welcome to my world. The other 364 days of the year.
I'm going to try and remember to bring Tupperware with me this year. Maybe I'll be allowed to take some with me.
Oh, you're going to try to sneak some of that out.
I'm going to try.
Well, we're about to go. Let's go up to our sponsored cam tonight.
Oh, we have a sponsored cam.
We do. We have a sponsored cam.
Oh.
Amy Contracting, sponsoring the mothership tonight. This view brought to you by Amy Contracting. And what a view it is.
Fans aren't complaining about the blinding lights tonight or today either.
Yeah. That was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, 14 fitness time.
What's up, Firebat?
What up, Firebat? How you doing? Sydney? Diana
Cindy?
said hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Everybody says hi, Diana. There we go. Michael Atkins Jr.
Wait.
What? Where the hell
No,
did you
never
get
mind.
Kung Fu? Michael Atkins Jr. dumping down into the pit. Right? Now you got me all. Jeez. How are we supposed to be professional?
We're supposed to be professional?
Somebody told me that once.
No.
I don't remember who he is or who they were. Could have been a female. Could have been my mom. She told me to grow up.
Coming in here following after Nation, I can't imagine that'd be
Yeah, right? And look at this. After that round of pits, look who's out front. No, Reese's. Best candy bar ever made right there.
Is it a candy bar though?
Is it a candy bar? I think it is. Or is it just a refreshing, snack?
Chocolate peanut butter. Well, it's not a wafer.
Definitely not a wafer. We are single. You are not allowed.
You were just singing White Christmas like 20 laps ago.
Gonna get a snowball sniper out there. Gonna watch you, Dee Dee. My snowball sniper. Reese's is flying. No, it isn't. It's in the pit rain. Did I just say rain? It's in pit rain. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stay. I'm going to stay pretty positive there. What's your name again?
Crazy.
Crazy. Crazy. I'm going to say pretty positive. Like I said before, I don't want anybody to think for a second there that I am, I can see the future, but I'm going to say that Razor Cut, the way he's running tonight is going to be definitely, he's going to definitely pull out a top 15.
Absolutely. And his pit crew will be happy with him not having to fix his car.
Exactly.
Truck.
Hell, they're probably drunk on pit road right now. They've already got the truck loaded up. Apparently, Razor Cut thinks this racing is a little overrated.
Or he thought the time trials were the race.
Good point. He's already packed up thinking he won. We can sing the Grinch song. Where goes your mean on, Mr. Grinch? You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Hey, that's not a Christmas song.
You really are a heel.
There you go. Michael Atkins Jr., your leader tonight. Richard Holland right there behind him in the P2 spot. This is kind of a cool little sponsored camera by Any Contracting there. By the way, guys, if you like and haven't already, please do me a big favor. Go down there, hit that like, share, and notify. It really does help out. I didn't think I'd ever say that, but I've been watching all these other YouTubers say that, and who knows, that might work. Like, share, and follow? No. Like, share? No. Subscribe. Whatever. Just hit those buttons down there. Hit them multiple times.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah. There's a heart down there. You can pump the hell out of that too if you want. I don't know what that does, but whatever it does, I'm sure there's a reason for it there. There you go. Exactly. It is not a Christmas song. The Grinch That Stole Christmas is not a Christmas movie. The real
What
one.
is it?
That fake one that Disney made where the Grinch turns into, all happy-go-lucky. Yeah, that's bullshit. That's just Disney. Oh, look at this. Richard Holland going down there for, let's get a better camera angle on that. Richard Holland going down to the inside there, taking that trying to take that number one spot away from Michael Atkins. What a beautiful, look at that. Look at that. That is talent there. That is talent. Michael Atkins fighting back on the outside. Got a little bit of lap traffic in front. I think that was the 86 of John Sanu, if I'm not mistaken. Richard Holland technically has led that lap, but Michael Atkins is just fighting back on the outside.
Good evening, Mama Riddle.
And we got Hal Amy. Oh, yeah. Michael is going to have to back it down and drop into spot. Lap traffic seemed to get in the way. Mama Riddle in the house. You know, Mama Riddle is responsible for my other TikTok. She inspired me.
Is that so?
Yeah, that is the absolute God's honest truth. Mama Riddle inspired the TikTok called the Mad Riddler. She did. See how I did that selfish self-promotion right there? Now, is it really self-promotion if you admit that it's self-promotion?
Yes.
Well, I just,
Because now it sounds like you feel guilty about promoting it.
well, I was just thanking Mama Riddle for the idea. And there we go. The number 1 and 2 having to weave around, and there is a lot of lap traffic. Here we go, going around. Someone.
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah, Bert Wilson, the 70 machine. Bert's going to pull shot to the outside. And again, we'll have to find out. Maybe not during the race, or maybe not even during interviews. But I'm going to have to call up and find out what's going on with this man, because this man is now a lap down. The number 3 machine of Hal Amy, and still falling off pace. Chuck Sweeney, one we talked about before, here he is in 8th spot. So anyway, Cindy, if you would thank Mama Riddle for the idea, I will definitely appreciate it.
70K.
But see, wait a minute. Now, I have another question.
Okay.
Is it self-promotion if I didn't tell him where to go?
You did.
I didn't tell him where to go.
You did.
I've told you where to go several times.
Well, that was a different where to go, but no, you told him where it was.
I never mentioned that it was on TikTok called the Mad Riddler. I never said that. So share, like, and follow. I was talking about WFO Racing right there.
Oh, okay.
Share, like, and follow. Or share, like, and subscribe. Share, like, and... No, it's not... Yeah, share, subscribe, and notify. I get so confused. Here we go, a race here for third, Rick and Vern Bradley. Rick taking a look to the inside, decides against it, and pull right back up behind Vern. And we're at lap 79 of 125. So we're just a little, a little over half. All right, a lot over half. Not a lot, but, if our statistician was working tonight, but he's apparently thinking about turkey tomorrow.
Who isn't?
You know, I'm not that impressed with turkey. I much prefer ham. That's what we're having tomorrow. You know what we had last year for Thanksgiving?
Pizza.
T-bone. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not really caring about what they did, 200 years ago. All right. A T-bone was a great Thanksgiving. And then that's when I realized, do you know that it isn't the meat? If you got good taters, it's a good Thanksgiving. I gotta go check my pies.
Okay.
Hey, my address, DD, is...
Thank you.
Okay, here's the question.
Okay.
Real or flakes?
That's not even a question.
It's the first question.
Definitely real.
Okay. Smooth or lumpy?
Lumpy.
I agree.
Oh yeah, you can't have no smooth potatoes. This isn't a a number one hit in the 80s. Smooth operator. Smooth No. It's more
Smooth
like
hot potatoes?
yeah. Yeah. No such thing as smooth hot potatoes. No.
Smooth hot potatoes.
I want my potatoes like the Queen song. Fat bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round. I want them lumpy. Lumpy.
Why the fat bottom girls gotta be lumpy?
That was the only song I could think of real quick.
Okay.
I mean, I'm on the fly. And look at that.
Learn something.
Look at this. This is exciting. This is for third spot right here. This is for podium.
They've been going at it pretty good. Vern's been slamming that door shut on him a couple times here. Now he's got that where he can't shut it anymore.
Do you think just Rick enjoyed that interview so much last night? He is going for a podium again tonight.
I mean, I think he likes coming up here.
I think so. Well, I think he likes me. Not so much you, but I mean,
Yeah, there's a lot of people don't like him.
Vern defended himself though. And look at that. Vern Bradley that is a paint on that hood. Do you know how many weeks it's been since I thought that hood has been bent? Those are paint stripes. But it makes the hood look like it's bent.
Well, he's just doing that so when he hits something, it looks normal.
It looks normal? Oh, yeah, and we know Vern likes to hit things. And I am going to say, I am very impressed with this driver right here of the 6th car, LZ Daly, maintaining that 5th spot throughout the night. Not going to get him an interview, not going to get him a podium, but man, going to get him a great finish. And right behind him, the 00 Nick Hunt. And that Case car.
You're out of your mind.
Get back up here to that third spot. Oh. I was about to say, well, maybe Vern has secured that third spot, but then I saw the bumper of Rick come in to view, and yeah, there's no security there. No security blanket there, Vern. You're going to have to earn it. Keep it. 88 laps. Your race leader, Richard Holland, in that 31 machine. Michael Atkins in the second spot in that 42. Vern Bradley and Rick right here fighting for third. Rick is driving it down to the inside, and just not enough. And then you got Elsie Daly in your top 5.
Keep seeing Vern cutting down, and it looks a lot closer from that angle.
Oh, it is. Let's go ahead. I'll tell you what we'll do. We can do this because we have the magic. Let's do it. Crank it up. Let's go down and take a ride along with just Rick right here, right now.
I'll be going in this time, Mike. Central. 86, stand by, 86, stand by.
All that commentary we just did, yeah, they didn't hear shit because I had us on mute.
Oh, see, there you go.
Yeah. We were talking, people. You just couldn't hear us. Crazy said he wanted to get paid. I said, no, we don't get paid. We do this out of the kindness of our hearts because we love our fans and we love us race league. And he was like, huh. Yeah, bad brazy. Bad brazy.
Yeah, that's what you said. And if that's what you said, then Nation got that quarter pounder that night, too.
Oh, we know that didn't happen.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to get, it looks like we got LZ Daly here in the number one car, but he's going to drop down pit right there because he has to cycle through his pit stall. which is going to bring Nick down in. And I believe that's going to put Michael Atkins right back up at the front. And behind him is going to be Richard Holland, stuck in some lap traffic behind Burt Wilson. And Burt Wilson is going to check up to get down to pit lane. That's going to hamper things a little bit. Diana, how are you doing tonight? Happy Turkey Day Eve.
Good evening, Diana. How are you this evening?
He's so formal, ain't he, Diana? He's not like, good evening, Diana. How are you this evening? Come on. He's trying to get points.
Oh, absolutely. I'll admit it.
At least he's not bashful.
I gotta get somebody to like me.
Oh, we all love you. About as much as we did the turkey going to be on the plate tomorrow. Everybody's excited to see you. Just for the wrong reason. Can you imagine being the turkey? Thinking everybody loves you all week long?
I don't know what to say to that.
I do. I know what it's like to be the turkey a lot. Speaking professionally, of course.
You always getting plucked and stuff?
Yeah, plugs. Oh, I'm stuffed, all right.
A lot of lap cars on here right now.
Yes, there are. But it'll get back around. Michael Mitchell, Macaulay, Al, Chuck, Sean Hopkins, Burt Wilson. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
Dakota Floyd's going to join that crowd.
a lot of big names down in that lap traffic.
Yes, it is. I'm believing that was John Sanu radioing in, telling him he's going to hit this time. And of course, I'm wrong. No, it was Michael that called in that was pitting. What I wonder what happened there. I'm confused.
Sorry about that, Rick.
Not sure.
I'm confused. Well, you know it can't be positive if you hear Vern call in and say, sorry about that. Let's go back and take a look at third spot. Third and second. When Vern comes across the radio and says, sorry about that, then you definitely want to get, What's up, Goddess? How you doing? Maybe serving a penalty? I don't... It looked like it was a stop and go. I'm not really sure, I'll be honest with you. I mean, he ran 10 laps on it. I mean, that's kind of a long time to be out on the track to to go back in and serve a penalty. Richard Holland is your race leader. Josh Rent right there. Well, not right behind it, but right there. Vern Bradley is third place. Elsie Daly moved up to fourth. And that's going to put Michael Atkins all the way back down to the 9th spot.
That's going to get interesting because Elsie and Nick both have about 5 laps fresher tires, so that could make a difference in the end.
Yes, we'll have to look. Speaking of Michael Atkins, right there in the 42, they got fans in the stands. Goddess is like, go 42. Lots of lap traffic right there. I'm so confused right now. He is currently in 9th, but right directly a lap down and trying to get his lap back from the leader of the 31 machine, Richard Holland, right there. Right in front of him. And they're all both being held up by the 81. But Michael McCullough.
Go ahead and take it here out if you want it.
There we go. Michael radioing in, saying, hey, take her. I don't want to hold you up. Richard's going to drive down to the inside. Michael Atkins going to follow in. And there you go.
No problem.
Pure professionalism out there, Michael McCauley. Get out of their way, and here it is. Now keep in mind, this is to get a lap back. Michael Atkins right there, currently running in 7th spot with a lap down. Al Amy coming out of pits, that's going to hamper him a little bit. That's going to take away that inside line. Oh, we all like you, Brazy. Like I said, like the stuffed turkey on the plate corn.
Thanks, Sean.
You see, he's not even paying attention, Diana.
I am too.
Well, that usually requires a response.
Well, see, when people are being mean,
People are strange when you're a stranger. What movie's
faces
that
look
from?
ugly when you're alone. When people are being mean, the best thing is just to ignore them.
Who's being mean? Point him
You're
out. I'll
being
take
mean.
care of him.
Oh yeah, you're gonna take care of yourself? Never mind, I don't want to know.
I've been taking care of myself for 20. Wrong topic. Let's get back to the race. Richard Holland is our leader. Those two cars that are chasing him right there, the number 3 of Hal Amy and the 42 of Michael Atkins, actually are laps, and they're trying to get their laps back. Family show, Brazy. Why would you talk about that like that? We're racing. This isn't OnlyFans. God. We're going to have to talk after the show about your professionalism, young man.
Okay. lap track that is causing a lot of gaps in between a lot of people.
Yes, look at that gap right there between Richard Holland and the number 2 of just Rick. 6.03 seconds.
I think this is the first race that I've seen that lap traffic has been a hindrance.
And there's the number 3, Mama D-Doo, right there. Vern Bradley in the 14 machine. Well, shall we go through the field?
Again,
Why don't you
gotta
take
skip
us through
around
the
a bit
field,
more.
my friend? Since you
All
haven't
right,
really
so-
done anything tonight.
Wow. Wow. Anyways, so your number 1 spot is Richard Holland in that 31 truck. I'll get it right eventually. Then number 2 is Ricky Fagone in the number 10. Then in number 3, you got Vern Bradley in that Mama D Duke, number 14. Elsie Daly is going to be your number 4, that number 6 car. And Nick Hunt is going to be in your number 5 position with your 00 car. John Sanu is going to be in 6th place with that number 86. Michael Atkins Jr. is going to be 7th in the 42. Michael McCauley going to be 8th place in his 81 Jelly Belly car. Mike Mitchell in number 2, he's going to be your 9th position. And Chuck Sweeting is going to round up your top 10 in at 75. And you got Dakota Floyd in 11th. Sean Hopkins in 12th. Burt Wilson in 13th. And Hale Amy in 14th.
And
Leaving-
who's holding that solid 15 spot?
I was gonna say leaving Rick Zercut, or Razor Cut, sorry, with a perfect, clean race,
Yeah. And
holding your
look at
15th spot.
this. Look at this. We have a race right behind the leader. Look at this. John Sanu, Michael Atkins Jr., and Hal Amy, all lap vehicles, trying to get past Richard Holland. That's part of the race right here. Diana already casting a vote. We've got 6 laps to go. Let's go. Let's get those votes in. 6 laps to go. We got a vote for Richard Holland, driver of the day. Pick out your favorite driver. Emily's coming in with Richard Holland.
Caution right now would make things really interesting.
Oh, look at this. John Sanu and Michael Atkins rubbing just as you called that out. Alf in the back going, no, no. Richard Holland, 5 laps to go, and look where he's at.
Ricky followed him in too.
My goodness. Oh my goodness. And look who that puts up at the front.
Elsie Daly and Nick Hunt.
Elsie Daly and Nick Hunt with 4 laps to go. Well, this just got interesting.
I wonder if they're
Oh no.
pushing fuel.
No. Shake that truck back. Get all that dew out of the pipe.
That could be where that 5 laps makes that difference.
Could be. We've got 3 laps. 3 laps. That's going to put LZ Daly and Nick Hunt up there in 1 and 2, and Michael Atkins would get a podium if it ends just like this. Oh my goodness. 2 laps. This man right here in the 6th races. I knew it all along. Just simply because it's a great candy bar.
I'm sorry, Diana.
Are we looking at our first win of the season for him? There we go. Final lap. Does he have enough? Has he got enough to go around? He has a 6.7 mark gap over Nick Hunt, the 2nd place. All he's got is fuel mileage. The man stuck it out and stayed in 5th and just won the Hoosier Daddy 125. LZ Daly is your winner. Nick Hunt is going to come in 2nd.
I'm out, Dakota. Say hi.
Michael Atkins is going to be your 3rd place. Richard Holland
Awesome job.
in 4th. Chuck Sweeney in 5th. He got a top 5 out of it.
Nice win, LZ.
Wow. Fantastic. LZ Daly, your winner.
Good win there, LZ. Good run, Nick. Good to see you guys back.
What a fantastic
Thank
job. Let's watch that celebration.
Good win. One race, everybody. Good race.
Okay, he ran out of fuel doing the celebration. Hey, you know what? That's better than running out of fuel during the race.
True.
Wow. What a fantastic run tonight.
That was all the burnout I could do. I was out of fuel.
He said, that's all I got. I'm out of fuel. LZ Daly. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get him up here in the booth. Well. How about you, LZ? You got a copy? DMS up here in the booth.
I copy.
Holy snookers. Congratulations. We were talking about you earlier about you picking out the Reese's because it happens to be our favorite, and how that you just maintained that 5th spot all night long, and look where you ended up. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Take us through. What was your strategy?
We figured we needed to do 3:31s and a 32 lap run, and I've seen I had a chance to get my 32 stint run to my 2nd stint, and we managed to pull it off after that. Fuel mileage worked out.
We did notice that when you dropped in, you had about 5 laps, fresher tires, and was it a surprise when Richard dived in there with 4 laps to go?
We pretty much had it figured out. Everybody else was going to have to pit, but we weren't letting up. We had an extra lap in the tank.
My goodness. You had a little bit hiding in the pipes too, huh?
Yep, we did. We had it everywhere. The cup holder.
You should have tried to get a bigger cup holder. That way you could have had a little bit better celebration there. You ran out of fuel.
I didn't want to make it too obvious.
No, yeah, those officials start looking.
Yep.
Well, congratulations, man. Is there anyone you'd like to thank for tonight's win?
I'd like to thank Nick. Me and him worked together, drafting off each other for a little bit to make that last stint. So thank God, and thank everybody for putting this show on. So.
Well, welcome back to the track, and LZ Daly, ladies and gentlemen, is your winner tonight of the Who's Your Daddy? I'll tell you who he is, LZ Daly. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to try and find the number 2 truck, but I don't think Oh yeah, look at that! Oh, look at that! Nick
They're
is in the
waiting.
staging room. He's already moved up. All right, here we go. How about you, Nick? You got a copy? This is DMS and Brazy up here in the booth.
Oh, I got you. Go ahead.
Wow. I mean, with the exception of the, I mean, I can never pick on sponsors, but with the exception of the name of the truck, I mean, what a fantastic race.
Nothing runs like a deer.
That's what I said in the beginning.
Until you shoot him, put him on a post, and put him in the freezer for next year's steak.
That's right. That's right. It was a good race.
You stayed solid all night long. You and Elsie both stayed solid all night long.
Oh yeah, we had a plan, and it was. I mean, the strategy just finally things worked out right. We usually have a strategy, and a caution will come out or something and change everything. But this is what we started from the start of the race, and no cautions, and it worked out finally.
Elsie, when Elsie was up here, he was talking about you guys working together on those last couple of laps.
Oh yeah, he's my son-in-law. He's sitting right over here in the room with me.
Oh, so you're like looking at him?
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to look at him. Yeah. Yeah.
If he's looking at me, he ain't driving right.
We were gonna, just ride there to the end, and then race it at the end if we needed to, as long as we finished first and second. And we were working our fuel strategy the whole time, and I guess this darn automatic fuel thing on iRacing almost got me there at the end. I forgot to turn it off, and it was cutting me short, so I was having to clutch it there that last run just to make it when he was able to go on. And so, but it hung in there and made it to second. Hold on to second.
Well, there you go. You got a podium too here at Charlotte.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's a good race. Enjoyed it.
All right. Well, is there anybody you'd like to thank for your position?
Well, I just want to always thank the Vern and y'all's league, and of course DMS and everybody that works. If Macaulay helps, I don't know who all works with the league now, but anybody that puts in effort to keep it going, I appreciate that. Give us a place to race, and good racing, and everybody seems to get along good. So I enjoy it when I race here.
Well, there you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Your second place finisher tonight, right below his son-in-law, Nick Hunt, and that John.
Very nice
John
looking car.
Deere, buddy.
And that 00 truck.
Hey, there you go.
All right. We're going to move along to our third place finisher, and he's already in the staging room too. Man, I am liking it when drivers learn. How about you, Michael Atkins? You got a copy?
I got you, DML.
What's going on, brother? How are you doing tonight?
Well, not trying to, I ain't one for gloating, but, end result like it was tonight and last couple weeks, just getting more comfortable with the wheel left and right and for the season, and we're just, seems like we're just got the fortitude. We're just getting tuned up and dialed in at the right moment going into the chase here for the championship. And, we'll see how the cards is dealt and the deck stacks up for next week, but when the chase starts. But yeah, tonight the Silverado was pretty much dialed in for us. I mean, it was pretty good how Nick and Elsie there saved fuel. I have no idea, but congrats Elsie for winning. But I just couldn't squeeze the extra 2 to 3 laps like they did on fuel. So
he was talking about with a third. He was talking about something about a cup holder or something. I don't know. We'll have to look into it.
Maybe he just had extra gas in the cup holder and drilled a hole, and we didn't know about it, and just figured out how to get an extra
gas.
lap.
Oh, see, there you go. Extra gas. You should have ate at Taco Bell before you came to the race tonight.
Hey, Michael, I'll tell you how you do this now. You take the pins that I'm wearing, and I soaked it in gasoline, and I got a hole in the bottom of my seat with a drip line going into my tank. That's all it takes.
No comment on that. Nope,
Yeah,
That's
nope,
all
I'm
it
not
takes.
even
nope,
going,
nope.
drip
I ain't going
lines
there.
and
I ain't going there. Nope.
holes in the bottom of your seat. And I mean, this is a family-friendly show, drivers. Well, Michael, there you go. I do have one question though. You went into pit, and then about 10 laps later, you dived back down into pit for a quick second there. I mean, was it just for a splash of gas, or what?
Oh yeah. I was out of tires and going into the race. I was like, looking at number sets, the set of tires we had. It said 3. I was like, well, okay, we can only do it on 3 stops, 3 sets. And going along with, excuse me for clearing my throat, it was, yeah, I was just that busy on the wheel, just manhandling it, trying to pull Holland in there for the majority of the race and keep pace with him. But the last pit stop, the whole race, I knew it was going to be pretty much a splash and go, and I was waning the whole previous run. I was like, should I just take lefts and leave rights? But through about halfway through, I saw that, well, I only need about 2.5 gallons of fuel left. So I was like, I'm just going to take 4 on that final stop, and stop before the final stop, and not take none at the end, because it's 2.5 gallons. It's, you don't have enough time to put 4 on before the, long story short. But yeah, I saw Holland coming out pit road, and I was like, am I gonna blow by him? I was kind of scared that he's gonna get out in front of me, but I think he took 2 rights, and it dropped him back to about 2 seconds, and he just will, I don't know what happened to him. He got within 0.8 of a second and pretty much stayed that distance. So maybe he used the 2 right side tires up that he took, but they'll come out third, heading into the chase, and outrun the chase drivers that's coming into the chase field. Yeah, it just makes you want to pat yourself on the back shoulder a little bit, and gives you a little bit of boost of confidence going into the next week, with the chase starting up.
Well, yeah, that's right. We got the chase starting next week. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There is your third place finisher tonight, Michael Atkins Jr. in that 42 machine. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you very much. Give a quick shout out to everybody that tunes into the station, Smooth Talker Radio, and Mean Girls, Lucid Dream Club, and Star Wars The Old Republic. I can't do it without them supporting me. If it wasn't for them, I would have been folded up the shop with the racing career when I racing. It's been going on 11 years. Well, actually, been 11 years now. So, yeah.
Well, there you go. Congratulations once again. Well, there's our winners, LZ Daly, Nick Hunt, and Michael Atkins Jr. first, second, and third. And we've got one more interview that we've got to do. We're going to go ahead and pull him up right here, right now. He may not have gotten a podium, but as always, well, not as always, but as of again tonight, Mr. Richard Holland, you got a copy?
I got you.
There you go. Driver of the day.
Nice. Nice.
We just can't keep you out.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's awesome, man. I wish we'd have given Amy Nation a little something better to root for, but it was probably interesting for them to watch anyway, how that played out. I bet they were probably wondering why the hell I was pitting with 4 or 5 to go, but when they were watching it live there, but.
Well, I got to admit, every once in a while, not that this is my fault or anything like that. I mean, I want to make that very clear. But sometimes the cameraman screws up and isn't on live. And you wouldn't believe how many times I hit that button going, I don't think I'm live. Richard just pitted 4 laps to go. Live. But, yeah, it was that.
Yeah. Well, we obviously felt like we had the strategy. We were just going to change tires every time, go to the end, and I knew I was going to be, 4 or 5, 6 laps short, whatever it was going to be, and I felt like we could just get a splash of fuel and go, and I thought that would win the race. And obviously Nick and LZ had different ideas, so they played a really good strategy and got a hell of a finish out of it. Elsie got a win, so congratulate him for that. And Nick got a second place finish out of it, so worked out great for them.
Yes, it did. It was a great race all around and around. Well, there you go. Richard Holland, driver of the day. Are you excited about what's your thoughts, Richard, on the chase starting next week?
Well, I'm excited about it. I mean, there's a couple tracks that we'll have to see how things go and how it plays out, I guess. But we're pretty excited about it. I think we'll do good.
There you go. Well, thank you very much, sir. It's always a pleasure to speak with you.
You too, man. Appreciate everything you do, and appreciate Amy Nation for coming out, rooting for us, supporting us like you do every week. And thank you guys. Thank you very much.
All right, and there's your driver of the day, Richard Holland, finishing fourth tonight, by the way. And, well, what do you think there, Brazy? Any final thoughts? Should we give a final rundown? I mean, it is on the screen. I mean, they can see it, but let's go ahead and give a top five at least. Elsie Daly, your winner tonight. Nick Hunt coming in second. Michael Atkins Jr. coming in third. Richard Holland fourth, and Chuck Sweeney. Chuck Sweeney coming in fifth.
Which was a good move for him because he was hanging out down on the bottom for quite a while in this race.
Yeah. At one time, he was a lap down. Fantastic race for all drivers tonight. We want to thank each and every one of them. Any final thoughts, Brazy? I will ask again. Because I cut you off last time, so.
I just want to thank everyone for being here and hanging out. Without you guys, without you guys and the racers, there's nothing to watch and there's nothing to commentate to. So
it'd be kind of a boring broadcast, right? Without drivers.
It kind of would be. I mean, it'd just be you and I talking. I don't know what we would talk about.
And we already know that gets boring real quick.
Yeah. So, just thank you guys all for being here. I want to thank Al Amy for sponsoring the whole thing, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
There we go. Well, on behalf of WFO Racing Network, Sir Brazen Bull, and me, Deadman Strelin, we want to wish each and every driver, Elsie Daly, Nick Hunt, Michael Atkins Jr., Richard Holland, Chuck Sweetie, Rick Fagone, Vern Bradley, Dakota Floyd, Michael McCulley, Sean Hopkins, Michael Mitchell, John Snow, Burt Wilson, Hal Amy, and even Razor Cut. And then we want to wish you, each and every one of you, a very happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. God bless each and every one of you. We'll see you next week. We're out of here.